Hello, hello, how is everybody? Welcome in. Don't mind all the grunting and groaning, I promise. They're fed well. Alright, without further ado, let's get started, shall we? The goal for today's stream is to get to level 30. They are very loud, aren't they? The goal for the stream is to get to level 30. A couple things have happened since my last stream with Miss Nobody. And the big thing that changed is mangrove trees. Yes, we have mangrove trees now, and they are huge. Absolutely massive, and I love them. The wood type, on the other hand, is... It leaves some things to be desired, but I went ahead and I just decorated the place with them. Added a little extra to the, to our variety. Yeah, these mangrove trees... This one, I think, might actually be pretty tall. Welcome in, Savvy. How are you? I'm going to go ahead and leave these zombies because I am tired of hearing them. Anyway, welcome in, Savvy. How are you? So, there are several goals in mind for this stream. First goal, get to level 30. Oh? What was wrong with your crop farm? The villager in the middle wasn't behind the right stuff to start. And the wheat section was producing bread. Ooh. Well, I'm glad you got it all figured out. I had mentioned in a post on Twitter, I was kind of... I found out yesterday that my... I found out today or yesterday. One of the two. I think I might have been up... It was around 12 o'clock, so I think it kind of... Got to put a whole new farmer in that one. Oh, that's rough. And farmers are obnoxious to deal with. One of the ways I've seen people deal with them is to create like a corridor, place a bell down, and then they all run away from the bell. But like, I don't know how well that works. I want to get some villagers over here, but that'll have to wait until later. I'm thinking about making a couple condos. I want to make this like a, I want to make this lake right here look more like a, like a camp. That's the eventual goal, but that's gonna be very long term. Right now I'm kind of fishing so I can keep my thoughts a little straight. The goal for this stream, not video, stream, is going to be 1, getting to level 30. Level 30, I get Silk Touch on a pickaxe. Pog. That means I get to go to the Nether and I get to mine up some Crimson Hyphae and start working with Crimson Wood. 2, I need to get started on my house. Where I'm standing is basically the front door, and I haven't gotten any further. So that is going to be the goal here. Either way, even if I put it on a book, I will have to reach level 30 before I can even get the enchant. It is the level 30 enchant, which is unfortunate. So... What do you mean getting the wrong enchant? Isn't it okay, so actually with that, the silk it is actually the highlight skill that the pickaxe gets. So unless they changed it to where it's not guaranteed, the highlight skill isn't guaranteed. Where's this pickaxe? Here. This isn't guaranteed? I mean, this is the whole reason I asked. I know it says Silk Touch right here, so I figured it's pretty much guaranteed. Yeah, so that's kind of why I'm waiting to do anything with this, because once I enchant even one thing in this enchantment table, that completely changes. So, sad news. This is basically useless in Java, which really bummed me out, because I was hoping to kind of use it to just grind up any tools that I fish out of the water. And I can't, and although I can do that, I can obviously disenchant. In Bedrock, this will actually give me XP based on the amount of enchantments on it. So the more enchantments and the higher level the enchantments, the more XP I get back. This doesn't work in Java. So I don't get any XP. So I'm not able to use my XP sort of grind that I'm used to doing, which really sucks. So one of the things I'm probably going to end up doing is I'm probably going to go to a nearby village now that I'm no longer affected by illagers. And then from there, proceed to trade up and get some, proceed to trade up, you know, get some more XP that way. The rest of this is going to be kind of slow. Hence my issue. But yeah, I did get mangrove. I do like the trees. I'm not a fan of the wood. I think the wood kind of looks a little too red in my opinion. So, kills my momentum just a little bit, but yeah. Now, one of the things that I'm kind of like, I was kind of looking at earlier was the analytics part of like Twitch and stuff. You grind stone down into sand. I just saw that. What do you mean grind? You can grind stone to sand? Not by default. Oh, so it's is it like a plugin? Ah, yeah, plugin. Custom recipe to the grindstone. So a stone can be ground to cobble. Cobble grounded make gravel, gravel into sand. Okay, that makes sense. So yeah, I mean, fishing kind of still has a purpose. It's just not nearly as easy. It's not nearly as easy to grind up levels now because of the fact that I can't grind away useless enchantments for free XP. in that regard, once again, I think Bedrock kinda takes the cake. Placing logs into a campfire to make charcoal. That's cool. I like that. I'll need to grab some birch. I think I can make it work. I think I can make the red work with the birch, red and white, but I'm not so sure on anything else. I could probably make it work with if I were to find some warped wood or dark oak, but I have a feeling the dark oak would be literally too dark. There needs to be more color. Who knows? Maybe I'll make the frame. Yeah, I've been racking my head on it for a while. It's like, it's just so much. There's just not enough. Surprisingly, there's not enough right now that I have that can work well with it. Red and brown, no. So yeah, that's kind of my plight right now. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I got 64 potato, that'll definitely help. Anyway, got a couple trees. I really like the way they look. But yeah, all of this is for a Silk Touch pickaxe. So the hopes is to get Crimson Hyphae so I can start working with some nether stuff. And then, of course, build my house. My own house. Personally, away from the zombies. Morgan Moonlight, welcome in. Thank you. I appreciate that. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you for stopping by, and thank you for your, thank you for those awesome words. I appreciate it. I hope you have an awesome day. I appreciate you. Just a moment. I do. I want to send this one. There we go. Thank you, Savvy. Alright. I think that's enough on that end. Mooger. Do you have more coal? Charcoal. I appreciate that. Thank you. That means a lot. Let's see. Food goes here. Again, thank you so much. Tap. Thank you for the follow. I apologize for the loud noise. If I need to turn it down, I will. You know what? Actually, I probably will. Sounds. Let's see. Music is down. I'm gonna turn this down to about 70% on. That's better. Thank you. That means a lot. We just hit a follower goal recently. I've set a new one of 90, so that really helps out too. But thank you so much. I am a shade. Sort of similar to a ghost. However, however, unlike a ghost, which can float and do all that, I am sort of tied to the ground as like a shadow being. If you watch, so I'm like, not like a being of darkness, but I'm like a shadow being. Yeah. Thank you. I took a lot of inspiration from a character in, in Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door. There was a character known as Vivian, which is kind of where I got my first spark of inspiration, alongside my love of Halloween, which just works perfectly. Let's see. I have completely lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, let's just take care of this real quick. Free up some extra space. I have a lot that I want to do. Where's the iron? I'm about to just make an automatic... I am sorry for wasting my iron. I'm sorry for wasting our iron, but... man, we need this. Let's see here. I can drop some of these seeds. I am going to be making a... we're going to be making 2 hoppers. And I am going to be making... let's see, it's like this, right? Yeah. And then, of course, we're just going to make 2 chests. I am fixing this right now. So, I actually play both. My single-player survival world is actually on... where did I put the other glass bottles? My single-player survival world is actually on Bedrock. My multiplayer survival series is actually on Java. This is a server from another VTuber, Miss Nobody, who I'm friends with. Once some things have been cleared up on, I'm actually a part of several servers. Once something's cleared up on a different server, there's, the VTuber that runs that one is a little tight on funds, so unfortunately he's not able to keep the server running. That's a modded server, and I am very excited to get back to that, because I've never played modded Minecraft. So I am excited to see more of the Better Minecraft mod pack. This one is entirely vanilla. And it has actually been... I've been playing Bedrock for so long. They are still loud. I've been playing Bedrock for so long that Java has been a bit of an experience for me. I did not expect things to be this... I'm going to mine that. I need the compost bin. There we go. 2 chests, 2 hoppers, and a compost bin. Perfect. With this, I can go ahead and make... oh yeah, there are a lot of really cool features. I do kind of miss... Explorer, hello, welcome in. How are you? And Sapphire, hello. Oh, so many. Hello, how are you guys? My day is going well. Just getting things set up real quick. Because I need... I'm just going to set this like right here. I need to get some sort of... I need to get a station going for compost and bone meal. I'm tired of doing this one at a time. So I'm just setting up a very quick sort of thing right here, and to show you what it does. Basically, it takes all of the seeds and everything, and it just fills the composter. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to stay here and stuff. It just fills the composter, pops out the bottom into the chest. So, entirely automatic. I love it, and because there is a lot of stuff. Like, this is Miss Nobody's house, and it's undergone some renovations. For the most part, I am looking to Explo. You are going to ride that one, aren't you, Savvy? Just waiting for the day to turn over. So the goal is to, 1, get to level 30. Savvy, I was mentioning that you called Explorer Explo. I know that's kind of a thing, but yeah. It is a running joke. So this is as far as I got for my house. It's kind of not there yet. Actually, let me see what this looks like. So the thing that I'm kind of struggling with, I have this new wood type. It's called mangrove. They're these kind of swamp trees that kind of sit in the water. There's only one issue. The wood is very red. So I'm kind of trying to figure out how I'm going to set this up. If I'm going to use, that's birch right there, and this is oak. Perfectly fine. Thank you for being here, Morgan. I really do appreciate it. And so we have birch and oak, and I'm trying to decide between the two. Because spruce did not work. Spruce does not work at all, in my opinion. Dark oak? I have not actually explored for any dark oak forests. Unfortunately, most of where we are in the plains biome is surrounded by spruce. I haven't gone that way yet. I'll check probably after I go. After I get to level 25, it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a long while, but I feel like it's probably, I want to play it safe for this, due to the fact that I am really trying to what's the word? Sorry, my mouth is dry. I'm trying not to die. Because, unfortunately, there are some more XP constraints in Java than there are Bedrock. And that is kind of slowed things down. Hence why the notification is so much grind. The Go Live notification was so much grind, because I have to do additional stuff in order to get to where Bedrock is. Give me just a moment. So yeah, gonna be a bit slower. Don't expect too much action. I'm kind of just setting the stage for the next big adventure. Me and I do want to take Miss Nobody into a proper Nether experience, deaths included. But for right now, it'd be for right now it'd be a little easier if I just take my time with it. So yeah, don't expect like anything flashy or any stuff like that. I'm sorry, that's not what this stream is gonna be about. There's a reason why there's a joke, and there's actually a joke. I've seen this from so many other Minecraft content creators, and they say, I've done a little grinding off camera. And and it's always funny, because when they open the chest sitting right next to him after saying that, the chest is full of 64 blocks of items. And it's hilarious every time. Well, I'm not going to be going that crazy. This is something that's kind of... Actually... I did go to an ocean, didn't I? I did. I know what I can do. Oh, this is brilliant. Why didn't I think of this earlier? Let's make sure I have some room, because I am going to be taking up all this kelp. Put those here. Another quartz away. Nautilus shell. Actually, I think I have Nautilus shells over here. Yes. Alright, I have room. Let's take care of it. I got some seaweed when we went to the Nether last. Or when we went to the ocean last, on our last adventure. Not Nether. Do you have any ideas, Savvy, on what you want to do? Yeah. Sometimes it is a little hard to do, especially when you've been going for so long. And that's kind of why I'm really pacing myself. Ocean City would be fun. You plan on hollowing out like an ocean monument and working from there, or you want to do something entirely from scratch? And so these are going to go in the background. Let's see here. Do I have any more seeds? I do have seeds. Build it block by block. That'd be fun, though. Are they still babies in here? There's still babies in here. But yeah, this is gonna be a little slow. These are Miss Nobody's zombies, so I apologize for the extra noise. While those are going, what I can do... I can mine up a couple oak trees and get some more charcoal. For me in particular, charcoal is way more useful than, yeah, the annoying part would be going up and down. Yeah, I may need a potion of water breathing and stuff for that. Zombie sounds are scary. I'm planning to get from spawn to your base. Okay. It's worse. You forgot the coordinates to the spawn. Oh yeah, that tends to be a little crazy. I do normally keep a compass on me. I'm not as what's the word? I forgot the word. I'm sad. I've been playing this game for a long time, and in my Bedrock world, not the solo survival, I do have a realm that I play on with some of my friends. Pretty much done everything, so we all had to kind of disperse. But I originally had a setting the world type as large biomes. That is awful. Like 100% awful. I think I may end up going with the birch for right now. I can probably tear up my house. Oh, you're gonna be using like blue ice? I know blue ice is really fun when you have a boat. Yeah, Silk Touch is kind of holding a lot of stuff back. Which is why I'm super excited to finally be able to get my hands on Silk Touch. Aber, welcome in. Welcome in. Hello, how are you? How is your, I never asked, how is everyone's weekend? Aber, how's your weekend? Aw. I didn't build another axe. And my resource management is terrible. Kinda bad. Aw. I'm sorry to hear that. My weekend has been... well, I work on Saturdays and I worked a 9-hour shift. It wasn't too bad. Crazy enough, it wasn't really that bad. I was just super tired. I didn't take a nap, and so I wasn't able to do any streaming on Saturday. You have anything down here I can use? Oh, we do have coal. Good. Time to sacrifice some oak logs. Why is this gonna take so long? And I don't have the kind of tools necessary for combat. You were up all night last night? I hope you're not pushing yourself too hard. What was I... It really is a shame that I can't grind these away. I would so love to use them as, oof. Yeah, I need to get with you about... Let's see, what else can I do here? Combat's risky because Creeper could end the whole thing. Oh, Wisdom Teeth, yeah. I ended up getting mine removed for, I ended up getting mine removed a while back. It's not fun. It really isn't fun. Let's see, I think I may have finally found... I have a house back in... You know what? I do think I like the white compared to the sort of sandy color of the oak. I think it kind of works better with the mangrove. So I think I'm gonna end up doing that. Once again, I'm not the kind of person to shy away from expensive builds. At all. Explorer, you take care. So we're gonna go ahead and make finally make a place to actually move in here. I want to increase the size. This is 3. I need one more. Ooh, you're in the UK. Ah. I don't know what their kind of medical practices are like. Should I build out like a little... I think I shall. I'll pick these up later. Mm-hmm. 54 stacks of diamonds? Are you kidding me? That's a lot. Hey, at least, that's a lot of dedication and time, too. I like making a little entryway, so that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna make this a little entryway. And then from there, we're gonna start building out. Yeah, this house is going to extend a little bit far. If you're employed, you don't gotta pay taxes. That's really cool. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna create a ring around. Because this is gonna be carpet. I don't like it. I've changed my mind. I'm probably not gonna use the red. At least not as a floor. Deep slate. Ooh, yeah. Deep slate's really cool. Right here. So we're going out just 4 more. Or 2 more here. And then continuing around. This is going to be a nice little drop down point. I'm going to continue out here. I should probably put more birch trees down. Let's grab all the mangrove and put the mangrove back, because I am not going to be using it. See, when it comes to that stuff, honestly, I like that. I like that you're thinking like that, though, because at that point, the world is no longer, like, just a world, it's a home. And that is incredibly... it's nice. I personally love that kind of, I personally love that kind of idea. Do I have any birch trees over here? No, I do not. I have to go back. And that's honestly how I see Minecraft myself, is these worlds, yeah, if you're going to play for, if you're going to be playing for, you know, just beating the game, you can absolutely do that. I'm not like saying people can't, because that'd be wrong. That's telling people how to play the game, and I don't do that. However, if you're willing to take your time, do we seriously not have any birch? I have to go out and get birch. Unless I'm missing it. And I don't think I am. I could have sworn I had more birch. maybe there's still some entities left over here. The you think of each of the worlds, you think of it like a world, and like a memory, in a home. And I like thinking of it like that. Because there's so many memories. I'm about to just continue with what I was doing, and then just... Alright, we got one birch sapling. Build this closer to home. Alley greenhouse. Ooh, I really wanna see what kind of house you build. Most of my houses have been basically square. This house I'm building is kind of like my version of like a fishing sort of Zen garden. It has a little hole in the center, and then the house wraps around it. I'm personally a huge fan of that house. I've seen it in... Away from the End portal. Yeah, it's not ideal. However, that's not really too bad either. The way I see it, it means there's, means you get to explore more. We are a little bit behind in terms of some of the stuff that we need to do in this world, but I'm kind of trying not to move too far ahead for Miss Nobody's sake. Miss Nobody has not been playing this game much at all since Ocelots were introduced. So she's taken a massive, almost, I want to say it's an almost 10-year hiatus from the game. And that's a long time. So having her explore and showing her like the world and how things have changed it's been nice. And seeing all of this new stuff, she loves it. Like I said, I'm not too keen on fighting mobs right now due to the fact that I am trying to get to level 30. I'd feel a bit more comfortable if I wasn't... Come on. And I do not want to waste all of her iron. I'd feel so bad. Where's the dried kelp? That gave me basically nothing. I'm sad. I have not played Stardew Valley. I've heard about it. I haven't actually played it. I'm going to go ahead and drop some of these. I know from what some people have told me, it's really fun. I just haven't had the chance to play it myself. Partly because I'm a bit hesitant, and I like taking my time versus oh, what's the word? I got 2. Perfect. I like taking my time. So I haven't actually set up a capture card yet. I have one. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of cheap. Definitely kind of screams knockoff in some cases, but I like to work at my own pace. Yeah. Which I understand isn't very great for content. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I'm completely like ignorant of the fact that some of what I do is not good for content. You know what? Let's see that. How about this? I think I may have found my winner. And I hate to say it, I think it might be the diorite. And the only reason I say I hate to say it is because I am one of those people that kind of thinks diorite looks a little bit like bird poop. I think this is one of those where I feel like mangrove works better with stone, if that makes sense. I'm just using this as kind of like a way to see where it's at, but I think similar to Minecraft in a way you can go at your own pace. There is an ending, but the game can go on forever. I like that. I do like that. Let's take one of these doors real quick, so I can just see the way this looks. I love this music though, so nice. Although, according to what Savvy said, there is a track that got her copyright stricken. I do think that is probably, that looks a lot better. Let's check one more block real quick, and that's the andesite. Too close to stone. But I do like that. Yeah. I like that. I have too much stuff here. I need to drop. Two tracks. One of them plays randomly, like the tracks heard here so far. I feel like it had to have been a new track, if anything. Alright. What am I gonna do? I'm burning spruce. Nothing in this oak boat. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Pick up all the logs real quick. I know what I'm gonna do. I like that. I'm gonna move my house. I'm gonna move my bed over here so I can begin to work. There's a lot of cows. Nope. There are a lot of cows. Oh gosh. There are a lot of cows. No, get back. Cool. There you go. I don't kill babies, but there you go. I think this may need a I don't think we'll have any shortage of leather. I think we'll be fine on leather for a while. Speaking of, I know it's not great, but I think Miss told me that we're on normal difficulty instead of hard, which makes sense. I have not seen a single Oh, that's unfortunate. You know what? We're doing this. At least I get something out of this, instead of trying to survive with basically nothing. I do have birch saplings, unless I put those here. But where are the other... We raided a villager outpost. Got a lot of, because I got some stuff that I'd love to put on a this one, and this one on a sword would be great. I don't want to make a diamond sword just yet. I feel like that would be incredibly irresponsible. But that would put me in a very good spot. I know I kind of just wing it for my videos, and I am sorry. That'd be a sharpness 4 book right there. But yeah. A sword like that would be incredibly irresponsible right now. Yep. We're taking the diorite. I'll leave the andesite here. The granite. Light blue dye. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna take my bed. It's time to set up a new place for this bed. for right now. Yep, we're going with the, we are indeed going with the, frame. The diorite frame. Crazy that I can reach all the way up here. I have no business reaching that far. Something else fall? No. Okay. Yeah, it looks a little bit cold, I will admit, but I do much prefer this. Four, 5, 6. And I'll be doing the same with this side. Yeah, that works. Perfect. And then we bring this around. Big house. Already looking better. Get more charcoal going. That's better. Something to work with. Alright. And we do have... Let's see here. But what if? Like that. I like it. Cool. So this is going to be outlining windows. I like this. We can do something there, but I wanna think just a little bit more. Maybe I'll do the oak log, but we'll see. This I like. In fact, I'm gonna tear this down. I'm gonna start building, again, not really needed for like realism and stuff, but I do like doing that. There we go. Let's build this up real quick. Like I said, this is gonna be an expensive house. Give that back. And of course the design isn't going to look, you know, it's not going to look like great right now, but it'll get better. That's the stripped birch. I don't want to do stone. I may have found a use for you. First things first. Unfortunately, we have no choice but to sleep in the rain. But yes, we now have a respawn point here. Come on. It's already raining. There we go. Sleep in the rain. Alright. And with that, we can get started. I don't even have to put anything there. Oh, I can put... Ooh, yeah. I could put like a plant there and it'd look gorgeous. Heck yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's not great. Keep in mind, I like being wholesome. You're gonna get wholesome. I think I found a use for the redwood. This is gonna need to be taller. My pickaxe ran out. No. Why you do this? Yeah, I tend to be a bit, you know what? Is it just me or does this look better without the thing connecting them on top? I feel like this looks better. I feel like I like this more. In fact, I can probably push this back. So instead of it being 2 out, this is why I can never really get anything done. It's moments like this, where it's like, I have something here. I have something here. It's alright, I could just leave it. But my brain's like, no. This is something that you need to do. I love that. And I don't need anything on top. Yes, we're doing it. However, moment of truth. Moment of truth right here. I need like dirt or something. I really don't want to use... Where's my dirt? Give me my dirt. Putting all this away. If this works, I'll be incredibly happy. So what am I thinking? Ow. Please work. What are you thinking? I really don't know. You're gonna be too red. How does that look? I fear that it may be too red. How are the cows doing? Do you have any baby cows in there still? I can't tell. Yes. So what you working on, Savvy? If I may pry. Trying to think of what to put in for everyone on the new world. Ah, okay. To be honest, I'm still holding out. I'm still kind of holding out hope for the, I'm still kind of holding out hope for the, better Minecraft. I could do like an actual modded survival series. I just have no idea what to do outside of vanilla Minecraft because I've never played modded Minecraft. I mean, I started playing modded Minecraft, but it's still kind of like... Yeah, and it only got bigger. They updated it now, and it's got like 10 or 20 more mods in it now. is why you kind of stick to vanilla-ish. I completely understand. I want to try new experiences. I've always wanted to play modded Minecraft. It's just there's a lot. Up there it is. Can I even compost a poisonous potato? I don't think I can. Yeah, no, I can't. You have a poisonous potato. Let's see here. It makes sense as to why they're not. But yes, I do wish they could be composted. Alright, so I got more seeds I can probably dump out. The whole reason I got the wheat, the whole reason I farmed a little bit was to get more wheat. I'm probably going to end up dropping some of these cows. I am going to use literally all of the wheat that I have. And then I'm probably just going to start dropping cows. Alright. I am messing that up. There we go. I am really bad at this. This is for the cause. Dang. There's a lot of mobs there. I have a second stone pickaxe. Sorry, miss, I gotta sleep in your bed. Spawn plaza is basically being where you have your wood exchange for such players to use. Ah. See, I like doing that. I may travel back home in my bedrock realm so I can show off what I've made. My bedrock realm is still up. I occasionally go back to it from time to time, so that way it's not gonna, you know, it's not gonna be deleted or anything. Although I'm not too mad if it goes away, because I have it backed up. Alright, let's just do this. There are a lot of cows. Mm-hmm. Oh. Is it because I was attacking too fast? I think it was. Okay. Well, that's nice to know. I noticed the plus. I noticed the plus. So I was like, wait, there's a plus. Oh, does that mean I was just attacking too soon? I think that's what it was. Honestly, this would be so nice with a looting. Oh wow. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and drop those off. Okay. Between you and me, I have a feeling this stream probably isn't gonna do too well, but that's all right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's good to know. I'm glad I built a smoker, because that just makes this so much easier. Where am I gonna put this propagule? Let's see here. I don't want to place it too close to the house. How much room does this need? That's my question. You get more XP for breeding the cows than you do killing them. But you also get XP for cooking the beef. 63 leather. Screw it. We're making a leather armor. It won't be great, but it'll be something. Yeah. At least it's something, and that is the important thing. So. Looking at consolidating some of these resources here, because I have a lot of resources that I definitely need to fix. Good to know that with the, Good to know that, though. Alright. I know what I forgot. Put the charcoal there. Now we have charcoal. Well, I need to head back anyway. I'm gonna be taking some of Mrs. Glass for my house. She loves glass. Maybe I'll give her a gift. of stained glass panes. Yeah, you know what? That'll work. Alright. Things are still cooking. Those are getting used for observers. I want to turn this into like some sort of sugarcane. I'm hoping to be able to turn that into a sugarcane farm, so we can finally free this up. I'm really close to 30. Once I hit 30, we're moving on to the next step, and that next step is going to be getting some hyphae, getting some crimson wood, and stuff like that. I still got to get the house set up. Oh, there's a second furnace here. Cool. Yeah, that's a good chunk of a bar. Good. Now, let's get back to it. I have glass with me, so I can at least start working on building out, or at least setting up some it's a little claustrophobic, but it'll open up as the as this goes on. The question is just how big do I want to make this thing? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That'll work. It'll be here, 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 here. Respawn point set. There's still a lot of birch over there. I'll have to go and take those. Thank you to everyone who stuck around. I really do appreciate the follows and the chatting. It really does make my day. Close to affiliate. cows. Got some extra logs for placement. Soon. I do appreciate y'all sticking around, though. Means a lot. New block to play with. Heck yeah. Alright, what we got? Damn. That wasn't nearly as much as I thought it would be. We're close, though. It's a little bit more. Oh no. Do you remember what your settings were? There we go. I'll just take the rest of that. Thank you so much, cows, for your service. Now, one part of it saved, but not the others. That's rough. Alright, let's do this. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's good. That's really good. This is actually better than I could have imagined. All that grind paid off. We have mending. That's Pog. And it's only an enchantment cost of 2. What else is it missing? I feel like it could be missing something else, but Now, we have a Silk Touch Mending Efficiency Unbreaking Pickaxe. That's not what I wanted. I'll take that. There we go. That'd be power 5. Huh. Interesting. So, with that out of the way, we just got our hands on a very strong pickaxe. Finally. We can get to work. I am sorry, my house. My dear, dear house, but we will have to get back to you at a later point. Now, it's the time for action. Can't wait to show Miss this pickaxe. This is probably best case scenario for us. And yes, we aren't going to be doing anything crazy. No, we're just going to go ahead and run straight to the Nether. We are getting our hands on some Crimson Hyphae, and from there, we are getting started on building, on getting some more wood types. From there, it'd be another base. I want to make sure everything. I want to make sure I can do as much as possible to be able to get us set up for our first full Nether excursion. That is the goal. The next time Miss and I stream, we're heading to the Nether, and it's going to be longer than just a quick trip. But first, I need to make sure she's ready. Let's go grab some of that Hyphae. Actually, do I have gold in here? Anything gold? No. Should be fine. I think. I have a sword. How did you get in here? No matter. What's up? Yep, gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. This is now a very strong pickaxe. $17. Let's see here. I think that's good. 17 is a good number to start with. I could go 20. Do 25. I forgot how freaking creepy the Nether sounded. Oh, Miss is gonna love it. Boop. Drop some torches down. Make sure everything is properly lit. Yep. We got what we wanted. Oh, hello, buddy. Congrats, you're trapped here now. Have fun. There we go. I have no intention on punching the pigmen. Just so we're clear. Sapphire. Oh, good. You. Welcome back. I love this. I love this toggle. This is probably one of my favorite toggles. Thank you so much for making this for me. And if you are interested to see where the exact origin, I did put the highlight up on my Discord, clips and highlights. But now I need to find a place to put this. I'm thinking probably right over here. This is going to be a 25 by 25 plot, specifically for the Nether. Actually, I could probably place it closer to the compost bin, but for right now, let's go ahead and grab a shovel. I have a shovel here. Efficiency and unbreaking to work with. Let's get started. I really don't have any reason to... Travel size peanut! Travel size peanut! I love it! I come in travel size. Gee, peanut. I have changed... No, we're sticking to it. We're sticking to it. Not flopping anymore. 25 by 25. Four, 5. So what is the point of this? This works with bone meal. And once I put bone meal onto the netherrack like this, boom. It now becomes a plot for these shrooms. These shrooms right here are what I'm looking for. And now that we have them, ta-da! So, keep in mind that just like with grass, if there is a block right over this hyphae for too long, it will turn the hyphae back into regular netherrack. But the whole goal here was to get this tree and all items associated with it. Shroom light, great. Absolutely love it. And I do think Miss will really love this too. I'm probably gonna need to put a timer on this. Oh yeah, actually, Sapphire, do you have your toggles like set up through like a timer or something? I haven't asked you. I've been meaning to ask you. So like, when someone redeems... When someone like redeems... Oh no. My gardening tool died. Someone redeems like egg, for instance. Okay. Figured I'd ask. Figured I'd ask just in case. Let's see, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I need a new gardening tool. Yes, this is the whole reason I did this, though. I'm kind of curious to see what I get off of this. This is better than I could have asked on a single. Yes, I added a book to it, but I pretty much got everything I needed for this pickaxe right there. I'm probably not going to go for the 30. I'll probably just go for the level 2 enchantment, which requires 2 lapis. Perfect. This is now my mining tool for mining trees. I really don't need the red nether wart. It serves no purpose, and I can't craft it back into I can't uncraft nether wart. So it's basically stuck as is. Like, can't do anything with it. I need nether wart by itself. So what I can do is I can put it in here along with everything else. This is probably one of the best ways to get bone meal. And this has become a super sustainable resource now. I still need another axe. Yeah. You can't do anything with it, and I know there have been uncrafting tables made. Uncrafting tables are really cool. The issue is, it's a mod. So, you know, I can't really do anything with it. Yeah, I'm just getting some wood real quick. I do love the way this wood looks. And actually, it may end up replacing the mangrove, depending on how I feel. I know this isn't diamond, but this will work perfectly for what I need. Dirt. Anyway, what's everyone's plans for this Sunday? If I may ask. I know, Savvy, you have a stream coming up. Was it today or is it Monday? Actually. Gonna go into Golden Sun. Oh yeah. That's right, it's Exploration Sunday for you. There we go. I love the way these trees look. Golden Sunday. Hey, that's actually pretty clever. That's a good name. What about you, Sapphire? Got any plans for Sunday? After the next night passes, I'm gonna go ahead and do a short stretch break, because I have been kind of leaning back in my chair. I need to get a different chair. So I was one of those people that was kind of fooled on the whole... just kind of chilling. Hey, chilling is nice. Oh yeah, that's right. My bed is all the way over here. Making some progress on my house. I have an idea of what I want. And now that the big thing is done, all that's left is to just build this house. So that's the next thing on my list. I know Miss is going to be very excited to have nether wart, or not nether wart, but nether you know, nether trees now too. Can I put the creeping vines over here? I can. Let's do that. Do this. Buckets into Pokeballs. For real? That is cool. Ow! Rude. Hi, Explorer. Welcome back. Thank you. Thank you for the lurk. Let's see here. You know, I said I was going to be working on my house, and yet again, I find myself right here doing not that. I am horrible at this. I don't know how y'all put up with me. Ooh. You have a point. You have a point. I'll give you that one. You know what would be great right now? Bamboo. Absolutely. Would love bamboo right now. This is an amazing couple of enchantments, though. I will give it that. Alright, let's go up. The sound those things make. What was that? For your next world? Wait, add what again? Oh, yeah. I think that'd be pretty good, to be completely honest. Pixel perfect. There we go. We got a lot of stuff this time. So yeah, this is basically going to be how I make bone meal moving forward. And this is going to be how I get my hands on some wood. So, moving on. We have some wood. I can go ahead and start working on my farm now. Or not farm, my house now. Without really needing to worry about anything else. So let's go ahead and take care of that. I'll leave the shovel here. As well as the enchanted gardening tool. That's going to be important. Yes. I love these mangrove trees. The aesthetic of these mangrove trees is so nice. And I completely forgot. They create beehives, too. So I have that to look forward to as well. Okay, back to it. Let's see here. I need my planks and logs. Drop the vines, drop the wood. Need all of my diorite. Bah. One, two, three. That seems like a bit much. Not gonna lie. Doesn't seem like a whole lot of room around. So, let's increase the size. Like so. There's much more room to work. Just like that. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. And from here, move this way. Yep, and then up. Mm-hmm. Six, 6. And around. So yes, my house is gonna be like a square around here. Because what I want to do is I want to be able to fish as well when I'm, you know, I want a fishing spot. So this is part of the reason why I've built my house this way. I will be able to fish without really needing to do much, you know, work, as it were. I don't have to like run to a balcony and stuff, run out here. No, I can fish from inside my house and be perfectly fine. I'm not the kind of person for farms, so this won't be something crazy. My house is gonna be huge, though. Absolutely mammoth. And I'm okay with that. So let's see here. I want to go ahead and do that. I'm going to be 4 out from here. Like so. And that's pretty much the dimensions of my house. Yes, I am a peanut. For those of you who aren't aware, for those of you who don't know, I am a peanut. This is intentional. Though not my true form, this is 100% intentional. And yes, diorite will be lining the outside of this house. The exterior, as it were. There we go. It'll be... What do you mean? It's... The sun is down. Fine. There we go. This is my normal form. Not entirely, but this is what I like to be. My normal form is legs. And I look nice. But we are in spooky season, and spooky season means I get to show off my legs without people, or my ghost tail, shadow tail, without people really screaming at me. I am going to learn a bit more about audio quality and stuff. I'm not particularly a fan. After listening to my listening back my streams, I've noticed that the what's the word? My microphone picks up a lot of sounds from it picks up a lot of sounds from the keyboard. So I'm gonna need to fix that, add like a sound gate or something. Although I am much happier with this mic as compared to the headset mic that I was using before. I'm just not as much of a fan of the just not much of a fan of how much it can pick up. Wow. Crazy, right? This is the perimeter of my house. Yes, there is a huge space in the middle that's completely missing. That is intentional. And this will actually be... This is actually something that I'm really looking forward to about this house. Being able to just do this, so good. I'm experimenting with the roof. But this is going to be the way my house looks. And yes, I do not intend on keeping it floating either. That's not the goal. Blank, 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 blank. Alright. Floor is complete. Next, walls. This part's gonna take a while. But yes. And I'm probably going to save I'll probably save some space. I'll probably save some space for maybe like a chest or two. Probably leave chests along the wall or something. We'll see. In fact, I may just make it so that I really can only fish out from this side and that side and put chests along the wall here. Because I got room for a lot of chests. Anyway. Let's see here. Yes. Perfect. We keep these in just like this. Basic as it may be, basic is something that I personally really enjoy. And actually, this may provide an opportunity. Yes. I can leave windows here and here, and I can actually save the inside for what I want it to be, which is gonna be a the inside is definitely going to stay like this. It's going to be a nice big gap that I can fish into without needing to worry about being assaulted from the sky or being... I mean, yeah, there will be drowned that will try to attack from here. I can do this. I can just do that. Perfectly fine. I have no issue with it. But for right now, I'm going to be using torches as my primary light source. We'll be moving from torches to something else later on. But for right now, it'll be torches. The roof is going to be this kind of red. I am debating on whether or not to make it this red or the crimson red. We have mangrove wood. That's mangrove wood. Reddish orange. Deep red. So this is what I'm kind of debating on. You got it mostly back? Cool. I'm glad you were able to take care of that. Yeah, that's crazy how it kind of just got rid of all your stuff. And in fact, I kind of want to see how this looks. Here's my dirt. We'll make half of this the mangrove, and half of it the warp, not the warp, the crimson wood. I really want the warped wood so bad, though. Oh, it'll look so good. Let's see. It's kind of more of a purpley. I don't know if I like that more. At least with the wood here, it's subtle. I think adding too many reds is gonna seriously mess with this. Hey, Savvy, how does that look? I'm kind of leaning more towards the, Sorry to pull you away from your thing. Just figured I'd get a second opinion just in case. Thank you, Sapphire. Oop, give me a moment. Let's go ahead and take a rest. I don't want things spawning in my house. Not yet. Not at all, but not yet, definitely. I'm just trying to figure out which red I want to go with for the roof. What do you think, Sapphire? I feel like the mangrove red is a lot subtler, but I'm also trying to see it in this area too. Anyway. I need more birch. Go with the left one? Yeah. It's a very tough choice. I could save this wood for later. I think I can make something out of it. I love the way it sounds, though. That's really cool. They had no right making the nether sound so cool. But it's so cool. It is so cool. I don't want that on me right now. So yeah, we're going with the mangrove slab. Go ahead and take care of that. Means I gotta cut down some mangrove trees, but that's perfectly fine. I don't mind doing that. However, in the case of these, this house is going to be slightly lopsided. Or, well, what I mean by slightly lopsided is this. This is going to be bigger than the outside wall. So when the roof slopes up, it's going to slope down a little awkwardly, but that's kind of the point. And heck, if I wanted to, I could just have it slope up entirely. Oh gosh, what have I done? Now I'm thinking about it. I need to stop. I need to focus on my work. Also, as a reminder, for anybody who is shrimping and stuff in chat, reminder to stretch and drink water. I am about to do the same. I'm just gonna mine up a couple of these trees real quick, and then I will be taking a short stretch break. Real short. "30 seconds or so. Not long at all." Okay. That out of the way. Very quick stretch break. 30 seconds. I'm not even going to be moving from my chair. Okay, that's much better. Whew. Okay. Very quick stretch break. I think I know what I'm gonna do here. Anyway. We have some more birch logs. Let's do that. Yeah, it's gonna look just a little bit off, but that's fine. I don't mind the way it looks, to be completely honest. Ooh, I could do that. There. 1, 2, 3. Let's change it up for the back. I kind of like the idea of larger windows over here. To be completely honest, Hybrid, I had meant to do that and I completely forgot. Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'll take care of it. I don't know how I forgot. How could I forget that? I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday, though. There we go. Yeah, that's really weird. I typically don't... What am I saying? I always forget stuff, but at the same time, that's something I shouldn't have forgotten. Yeah, but I faked my idea is to use CurseForge, the application, instead of trying to install CurseForge. If that made sense. The issue was that the installer kept trying to save itself as an install folder. So I installed it, right? I followed the link. I installed it, and then it was like, where do you want to save it? Okay, I'll save. But then when I double clicked it again, it said when I double clicked it again after saving it and stuff, right? It asked me where I wanted to save, and it was just a perpetual loop of where do you want to save this this application, and I was so confused. I was frustrated and confused because it would, regardless of what I did, it would just constantly ask where I wanted to save. I'm not trying to save. I'm trying to open and run the application. I'm hoping I didn't get the bugged version of CurseForge, is my main concern. Because I know that happened around the same time. Hence why I haven't really been trying anything with it. Because I've just been confused more than anything. Now that I think about it, I don't even know how I'm going to be able to cut these. These trees are going to be very hard to cut down. Oof. I'm glad it's been a chill day. Just working on a project on this realm that Miss Nobody owns. Trying to get things situated. I do like these windows though. I like the bigger windows. Yes. As for the bed, yeah, it looks a little weird. It looks a little claustrophobic, especially after I'm done adding things in. Or, well, definitely looks like it has less space. But let's take care. I'll definitely have to take care of that. So this is gonna be a wall for chests. Like, I could make this wall the wall for chests. But yeah. Man, I feel really bad. I completely forgot that I was supposed to get onto the Speakeasy server too. Oh yeah, that's right. I should probably be sleeping. But anyway, I hope everyone's having a lovely day. That sucks. Oh well. Moving on. I need more cobblestone. Yes, I like working with cobblestone tools. It makes, for me, it just works, because I do a lot of extra revisioning and stuff, and I prefer not to waste iron materials on revisioning, if that makes sense. Now, do I have more mangrove? Or is this all I got left? I think this might be everything that I got. There we go. This is wrong. That looks good, though. Love the way that looks. And so it's going to slope up. So there will be a lot more room. It doesn't look like there's a whole lot of room right now, but there will definitely be a lot more room once this is up and stuff. Yeah, it'll be a lot more room. You know what? I think I know what I'm gonna use the oak for. But I also want to check this. I might not actually use the stripped. I might just use the regular against the weird bee. I like that. Once again, very expensive build. I did want to see this, though. That's not just me. That actually looks really good. Right? I actually like the way that looks. Now, I might be overdoing it. I actually really like the way that looks. And of course, the oak. On there and there. I actually really like the way that looks. And of course, I might just make these the only big panes and stuff. Yeah, the house is going to look a little different on this side. And that is on purpose, due to the fact that, well, I want to be able to see out more and stuff. So yeah. Ta-da! Yeah, for anybody new in chat, if you like what you see, hit that follow button. I'd greatly appreciate having you here. You'll be notified of the next time I go live. I am very active on Twitter, for the most part. I mainly just repost and like, but sometimes I do message. I just don't have a whole lot that I want to say. I'm gonna do it. I will never know if I don't try. This might be overkill. Absolutely overkill. But we'll see. From the outside, not bad. That doesn't look bad at all. Inside, on the other hand, might be a bit much with these. These became great accents. I do like it. What I can do I actually like that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do this. We're going to keep this one here as a sort of accent around, and then just going to extend this in the corner. I want that back. Can't wait to get Depth Strider at some point. Cool. And then instead, what we do is this. Take the diorite, like that. I actually really like how that looks. Yeah, it's a bit much there, but I don't mind. I mind that a lot less. This build is coming along really nicely. I actually really like how this looks. See, don't look bad. I think this one should be fine. Yeah. Oh man, this is coming together quite nicely. Thank goodness I got a pickaxe that has Silk Touch on it. I am going to be so sad for the day we lose that pickaxe, because it will happen at some point. Absolutely, without a doubt, will happen. I want to continue the pattern, though. Yeah, this pickaxe here. So, out of continuity's sake, we're going to go ahead and do this. Did bee just get hurt? How did the bee hurt itself? I don't know. I do like that. Means that now the big trouble spot for right now is what trees I want to break here. That's the big one. This is the big issue. Because I will have to break down these trees in order to get the logs that I want. And I can clear out this later. For right now, I kind of like the big ones. I may get rid of the small ones. Don't mind all the gurgling and growling. They're fine. They're fed. Down here, this one. Gosh. These mangrove trees are ridiculous. I love the way they look. Alright. I think I can drop this one, too. Why can you... Okay, you can. Just have to be... Interesting. I wasn't aware you could do that. I'm sorry, tree, but you will have to go. Ouch. Alright. Here we go. You know, the sad thing is, I'm pretty sure this is still not enough. But one way to find out, right? Alright. Set this first. That's unfortunate. Next one. Oh yeah. I figured it wouldn't be enough, but we're working on it, right? Alright, that's the first road done. Slowly but surely we'll be building this up. Okay. Next. Oop, don't fall. Pay attention to what you're doing. Got it. And I was paying attention to what I was doing and almost fell. Honestly, I don't think it matters. I am terrified of how... I'm kind of terrified of Twitch's copyright system. Eventually, when I reach affiliate, I plan on doing a singing stream, and I am kind of concerned that they may do some weird stuff. I think a singing stream is going to be really fun, though. I'm really looking forward to it. So, I'm doing a bit of research. There is a, I've been looking into a lot of VSinger stuff, and one of the things that are, and so there's one in particular called Moon BTCH, and she's giving out a small like tutorial on how to not get copyright stricken. I have underestimated the severity of how many blocks I need. On the bright side, house is coming along nicely. And I love the way it looks. And yes, I think I will just have it slope all the way up. And the cool thing is, because these are half slabs, they don't count as full blocks. As far as I remember, I guess I'm going for that one next. As far as I remember, the do the propagules not drop? Sorry, I keep messing up my train of thought. As far as I can... And it's already gone. Never mind, don't worry about it. Yeah, they grow on... I know they grow on trees, but none of them dropped. Which I was that's the part I'm kind of surprised about. Unless it was just that one tree that didn't have any. But I know I cut down a couple trees. It hasn't been 5 minutes, has it? Ow, rude. Savvy, I think I've picked up your habit of saying rude. I'll take that propagule. Any low-hanging propagules? You really don't get a whole lot of, I don't want to break this one because... Oh no, it's that one. Heck yeah. Oh wow, it's already nighttime, huh? My house is coming along very nicely. I love the way this looks. Yes! Mangrove trees can generate beehives. So I'm actually I'm kind of really happy about that. Oh, when Miss sees my house, it's gonna look so nice. I don't know if I should use shroom lights. I think I'm just gonna stick with the torches for right now. And just put them along the walls here. Wow, perfect amount of torches. Look at that. So I have 9, 38. Oh, that's not what I wanted. No, that's not what I wanted. Birch. Not birch. Freaking mangrove slabs. Yeah, but that's pretty cool, right? They generate beehives. Alright. Okay, made it back up. You know, now that I think about it, before I continue, I knew I shouldn't have done that, but before I continue, I need to plant more of these trees. Because I am going to need more of them. What the heck did you just die for? What? I'm confused. I thought it was just making a weird sound. No, it actually just died. It literally died while my back was turned. I feel bad now. Oh wait, the propagules dual drop. Oh heck yeah. Probably gonna need to sacrifice another tree though. I feel like I'm definitely gonna need to sacrifice a tree. Oh, this tree is already dead. Never mind. Not this one. Ow. Ow. Rude. Alright, which tree is getting sacrificed? You. I shouldn't have done that. Okay. Well, we move in then. It's very dark in here. I can hardly see. What else can I use here? I'll take that. I'll take you. Oh, don't fall. Oh, there it is. Come on. You really can't hit that one? Guess I'm using oak logs then. Come on. There we go. Anything else? Still another one. Okay, anything else? Oh my god. How high is this tree? I don't like doing this. Did I get everything? I think I got everything. My gosh, that tree was huge. I was not expecting that at all. If those are just roots, then I think I can just drop down and be fine. Let's grab the extra propagules. I'll have to clean it up later. I just needed more wood. I'm not gonna make it with the wood that I had. Alright. It was so dark on my monitor. It was so dark on my monitor that I had to use OBS just for a moment to see, because OBS brightens things on its end. It is raining. Okay. First things first. Yes. Take half and see how that works out. There we go. I don't want to
wake your ass up because it's time to go beast mode.
Not gonna lie, that actually kind of jump scared me. Hi, welcome in, Explorer. My my sound alert sound had the exact effect I was looking for. Alright, we're going to be using this one now. Welcome in, Explorer. How are you? Let me give you a shout out real quick. There we go. Ah, you were playing Minecraft too. What were you up to? Welcome in, Raiders. I am Infinite Shadow. You can just call me Shadow. I am a local Shade VTuber who loves adventure and action games. The start of the world, so not much. Understandable. Well, welcome in, Raiders. I really do appreciate you. Explorer, I know you're getting ready for work, but if I can help you relax. Lily, welcome in. Nice to finally get to meet you. So, I hope you had an awesome stream. As for everyone else, I hope I can help you relax and unwind. Just doing a little bit of house building right now. Can't stay because you need to go to work, but hope it all goes well. I completely understand. Thank you so much for the raid. I really do appreciate it. And if you like my content and you wanna come back, hit that follow button. You'll be notified of the next time I go live. My streams tend to be tap. Thank you for the follow, Lily. I really do appreciate it. My stream tends to be around 1 p.m. on Sundays and Tuesdays. I plan on adding some more streams on Mondays and Saturdays. Those are going to be a bit harder to actually get going simply due to the fact that I work AM shifts at my job. So chances are they may not happen. Well, no, I'm not gonna say that. They'll probably happen. It just they either won't be as long or they'll be late at night. Oh. Ow. I was not paying attention to the time. Don't worry, I am completely fine. I am durable. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and use polished diorite to cap off that section of the roof. Tap. Clinically, thank you for the follow. I see you are also a connoisseur of using numbers in your names. Hello, welcome in. Alright. I think everything is... Numbers are great. That's why I have my name set up that way. I love it. Alright, so I have my... I definitely don't think I have enough. Let's see, 36. It's 6x6 or 7x7, so I still need more. Stonecutter. Let's see here. That works. Cool. 50 slabs. Thank you. I wanted to get as much done as possible in this stream. Build a house. I was currently living with Miss Nobody. This is her server, actually. She is a fellow VTuber and a fellow spirit This is our house. But I'm trying to go and build my own house, so this is what I'm doing. Don't worry about the fact that it's floating. I 100% am going to be fixing that later on. I plan on adding stilts and stuff, making it look a little bit nicer. But for right now, I'm focusing on finishing the roof. Ooh, I had an idea. Oh, that would actually be really nice. There would only be one spot open, but I think it would be really nice. My big fear is that I may end up getting cranked by a skeleton at some point later on down the line. I hope that's not the case, but you never know. I 100% could get cranked by a skeleton. I don't know. I love them. Oh, the mangrove area? I got lucky because Wandering Trader came by. If it wasn't for the Wandering Trader, I 100% would not have had mangrove trees to work with. And I was like, now that I have mangrove trees, I can actually line them along the lake. I love having blocks to work with. I love having blocks to work with because it means I get to have as much creative freedom with my build as possible. And that is something I absolutely adore. Let's see here. We're going back to the mangrove slab. But for this one, yeah, I was struggling for a while because I wanted to use a darker wood type, right? But it is so hard to work with this kind of red. Turns out the other type of red, the crimson wood, was even worse. So, like, that was out of the question. I absolutely love this, though. I took a look at the the spruce. It just did not work with the door, and that was the main thing. And so I was like, yeah, I love farming. I personally love farming for materials. So this one is the one that I was kind of super excited for. I am missing a shroom light, and that bothers me a little bit. I have a lot of sticks. Could just build a ladder and make my job easier. I think I may just do that. Building and try making builds that are taller than they need to be. Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, my house is almost complete. All I have left to do is one single shroom light. I am hoping that there is a shroom light somewhere in here that I can use. Yes. The only sad thing is now I have to build some ladders. But Got a bell. Love the bell. Yeah, right? Making builds. They don't even have to be mega, but just making large builds is just so much fun. There's so much fun. See, I definitely can't reach that, so I will have to use a ladder. Let's see if this works. Cool. So first things first, shroom light here. See, the thing is, Savvy, you have a library. So I think it's fine, actually. Yep. There we go. And then I can get rid of this. Don't need ladders anymore, but I'll keep them anyway. I am almost out of diorite though, and that makes me sad. Now I gotta consider how I am actually going to be setting this house up from the bottom. I do have an idea. Once again, it's gonna be a costly idea. Is it just because there's just a whole lot there? Exploring and stuff, definitely hard thing, or well, not exploring, but like decorating is so hard if you're but yeah, I really enjoy what I have going here too. The shroom light, nice touch, love it. Can I catch it? Yes, I can. Cool. And with that, we have our house. I used the crimson wood that I had gotten earlier as accents along the sides, as well as torches. I don't think any mob is going to be able to spawn in here, so I think I'm pretty much fine. Of course, I'm going to have places for chests. Don't mind this, I plan on fixing that once I get the birch. But yeah. And of course, the whole reason for me being able to do this is basically just to fish. Being able to fish in peace in my own little home. Personally, I quite like that. Yeah, it's a very huge build. In terms of like the size of this lake is not big. I'm like, I was talking to Ms. Nobody. I was like, yeah, we should have. This is a realm. You should definitely put like, when we get more people, they should all build houses around here. It's like a little village community. I don't think this is gonna be possible with my build. Fish? Whatever. Anyway. Yeah, my streams, I do, in terms of my actual, like, streams and stuff, there are a couple interactive things you can do. If you hit !commands, you can see the list of commands that I have available. They don't, I mean, most of them have dialogue that'll play. I'm probably going to expand it. My thought process is this: I'll probably make a catwalk. Probably make a catwalk down here. Yeah, it's a little bit on the short side, so it wouldn't be too much something too crazy. But I do for right now, for the purpose that it serves, it is perfect. I probably plan on I do want to add lanterns to like the bottom and stuff. But, well, again, we'll have to see. But yeah. It just offers so much room. And I love this kind of house. This kind of house is actually a kind of house that I really, really want. Not the bottom, right? I mean, it'll be a house. It'll be completely closed off. It'll be on the ground. This is actually kind of the house that I really, really want. Where it has like a garden on the inside, and then the house wraps around. And then as a bonus, the garage door would be detached. Because I love a garage that's detached from the house. That's kind of my ideal home. But yeah. Anyway, I completely lost track of what I was doing. So, we need stairs for one thing. We're going to need about 12 stairs. And the rest is going to be diorite slab. This won't cover the entire radius, however it will give me something to work with. And what I plan on doing here is this. Actually, I'm just gonna take my boat. This will be easier in a boat, I think. Come on. Alright, come on. I thought this would be easier in a boat. This is not actually easier. Right? Diorite? You know, I used to not like diorite, partly because people kept referring to it as bird poop, but... Come on. I need to pick this diorite block back up. People keep referring to it as bird poop, but it's like, it's actually really good. It's really good in some builds. So what I plan on doing here, and the reason why this is like this, is I'm planning on placing like a post that goes all the way down to support the house. That's the whole reason these little things are here like this. Once the, so my house is going to have these, and then it's going to have, like, diorite here and here. And there's just going to be a post, like a column, that goes down. That's the whole point, it's to, like, support the house. Yeah, I'm gonna need more diorite, and it's unfortunate that I don't have more. But yeah. Diorite, when used correctly, is actually really... And I think it was like... There's a hermit crafter by the name of B00, B00-100, and he kind of opened my eyes to this. Using diorite in builds. It was either him or it had to have been someone. I knew it was from Hermitcraft. I just don't remember who exactly. But yeah. It's marble and it just looks so good. It looks so good. The question is what I plan on using for... What do I plan on using? Because it's going to be expensive. And I think what I'm going to end up doing is... Yeah, it is the kind of builds that they create. And again, they start out with some nice starter houses too. Yeah, they're on the creative end of it. But keeping in mind, the way they got so good is because They challenge themselves to think outside the box. That's why they got so good. And that's kind of what I'm challenging myself to do here. This particular kind of house is one that I've been making for a while. It is still, at the end of the day, a square. That's not the issue. There's not an issue here. But I do want to make it kind of look more... I want to make it look a bit more, Nah, we'll keep it as is. Just like that. Big, thick post. They've been at it for so many years. Some of them, like Izuma. Izuma's one of the first hermits. I mean, it is his server. Izuma Void, it is his server. 100%. Like, and it's just a group of friends, and every so often they all agree to start over. And that's the crazy thing too. They all agree to start over. They start over and they do seasons, and everyone does different things. One of my favorite seasons was when they all decided that their main central hub was going to be on a mushroom biome, right? They for content, they decided to go to war over whether or not the mushroom biome should be grass or mycelium. Not like an actual war. They had like games and stuff to determine who would win, but that was kind of the kind of stuff they do. It's just so nice. So yeah, I do kind of use them as inspiration from time to time because they do challenge themselves to think about things a little differently. Alright, let's get air, and then we're just gonna not shave the tree because I need a new axe. I love that I can do this. Savvy, the crazy thing is, what you recommended me for fixing it actually absolutely fixed the issue. Like, I'm having no stuttering issues whatsoever. Built a whole island once on a mushroom island, made a fake biome out of Savannah Island. Ah, that's cool. But yeah, crazily enough, this actually did kinda... I mean, nobody is ever gonna see that, at least not until we get a conduit, but you know, it's nice to see that anyway. Or it's nice to have it anyway. It just looks... it looks better. Does that make sense? Oh. Need to add more memory. Just swap the 4 for the next number up. Makes sense. I'll have to talk to my brother and see how much RAM I actually have. He's the one who helped build my computer. I just don't remember off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure he can. Oh yeah, I have birch now. Ta-da! There we go. Oh yeah, that's true. Huh? Oh, that might bother me. Oh, that might absolutely bother me. Look at this. I did not see that. Oh, that's gonna make my OCD go crazy. Oh no, I can't look at it. I can't look at it. I might end up doing that. Oh my gosh. The thing is, I wasn't even like actively looking. It just caught my eye, and now I can't unsee it. And now I'm sorry because like 3 people left, and I'm pretty sure I just ruined their day too. I am sorry for ruining people's days. But also not really. But yeah, kinda. Here we go. So now there are platforms here that I can use. Or not what am I saying? There are now columns here that are going to keep my my house nice and afloat, held up from being dropped into the water. And I feel like I could go an extra step and do the same thing here. I just don't know if I want to yet. I feel like I should do something for this. But anyway. And actually, what I could do... Yes! Improvising is something that I love to do. Every second of my existence is spent evaluating what I have made and seeing how I can improve upon it. It is hell. It is absolute hell. I like that. Because the other one's gonna go right here. I need more birch. I also need to be planting these birch saplings because I'm not doing that. Alright, that's good enough. Yeah, after I finish just a little bit more, I'm probably gonna have to go and eat. So I'll see if there's anybody I can hand off to. But yeah. 4. Let's see here. Yes. Perfect. There we go. %, probably going to keep the torches here, but I'm probably going to replace these with lanterns at some point. Or put lanterns in that spot. And we have iron now. I could technically just put lanterns. I just don't want to use all of Miss Nobody's iron for decorative blocks. Even if lanterns are light sources, I just don't feel comfortable doing that. But as per usual, I'm going to be taking some screenshots. And as I say that, it rains. Thanks, game. Just taking a couple screenshots and stuff while I, you know, just to show my work here. The rain is horribly timed. But it looks like it's about to be nighttime, so it's perfectly fine. Boink, boink. Oh, that was satisfying. That was so satisfying. But yeah, that is my house. Done and dusted. I will be moving chests and everything in, probably to fit these spots here going up to the wall. In fact, I could probably place 2 chests here, a group of 3 chests here, then 2 chests here, or I can just do 6 chests here. Let's see, 2, 3, 5, 2, 7, versus 6. Okay, yeah. But anyway, looks nice. I love it. I thought it was gonna be nighttime. Not nighttime? It's just dark enough. Okay. Well, let's clean up. Wait. Oh, did the propagules grow? Oh my god, they did. On second thought, I'm not gonna bother cleaning up. For my final... Where are my propagules? Oh, I left them back. I'm not going to worry about it. I want to leave something for Miss. I want to leave something for Miss for the next time she pops into stream. I know she streams tomorrow, but I don't think she's going to be playing this, playing Minecraft. I think she's going to be playing Indivisible. I'm probably going to be playing Minecraft. I'm going to be sticking with the same game for a while. Until I get my, until I reach affiliate. Yes, for those of you who are unaware, I am on the road to affiliate, and it's going to, I am close. I am very close. So, all I need is an average of 3 viewers a stream, and I have average of 3 viewers a stream for a month. Oh, thank you, Savvy. I really do appreciate it. Just gotta remember, vanilla-ish. Yeah. So yes, this is Miss Nobody's little abode. She has the enchantment room, all the enchanted tools. This is still her house, but yeah, I have gone and I have made a gorgeous new home that you cannot see, and I am terribly sorry about that. You can't even see my house from here. Her house is made of glass and you can't see my house. Nope. Let's go this way. But that's fine. That is absolutely fine. I'll be taking this diorite. I need that. But yeah. I love the way this looks. Oh, alright. Anyway. It is now dinner time. I'm going to be passing things off to my friend Raintop Crop Top, who's currently playing Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Thank you so much for hanging out. I really do appreciate it, and thank you for the raid, Explorer. I really do appreciate it. Yep, I will be live. I will try to be live again tomorrow for more Minecraft. Most likely going to be an evening stream. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out. My socials are in the my socials are in chat, so you can catch me on Twitter, Discord, catch me on the server. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out. Again, really do appreciate it. Catch y'all in the next one. Bye.